climate change. The Earth's climates are relatively stable for past 10,000 years or so has been changing mainly due to the natural causes such as volcanic activity. But since the 19, more rapid changes have been takes place, and these are thought to be mainly man-made. And global warming means the temperature increased by 0.74 degrees Celsius during the last 100 years, and by the year of 21, best estimates predicts between the 1.8 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius rise in average global temperature, although it could possibly be as high as 6.4 degrees Celsius. Climate can be contrasted to weather, which is present condition of the same element over a period up to the 2 weeks, and it includes the statistics of temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, rainfall, atmospheric particle count, and numerous other meteorological elements in a given region over a long period of time. Climate change refers to the variation in the Earth's global climate or in the regional climates over time. Climate change is defined as a change of climate which is attributed directly or indirectly to a human activity that alters the composition of global atmosphere and which is in addition to natural climate variability which is observed over a comparable time periods. Next is the greenhouse effect. In that the greenhouse gases. The greenhouse gases includes the gases like carbon dioxide, methane, carbon monoxide, chlorofluorocarbon, and nitrogen oxide. And these atmospheric constituents will not absorb the incoming short waves, but this will absorb the outgoing long waves reflected from the Earth's surface, thereby warming the Earth. And there are two sources of greenhouse effect. First is a natural greenhouse effect and second is a enhanced greenhouse effect. The first is a natural greenhouse effect. Without it, Earth would have no living things and would be more like Venus or Mars. And this is because the temperature would be average 30 degrees Celsius. First is a natural greenhouse effect. Without it, Earth would have no living things and would be more like Venus or Mars. And this is because the temperature would be an average 30 degrees Celsius or colder than it is. And this is the law it works with carbon dioxide, the major component. And this effect is supporting existence of life in Earth. Then second is the enhanced greenhouse effect. Due to increasing the concentration of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, much more of the heat energy from the sun is trapped in the Earth's atmosphere and making it hotter. And this effect is mainly due to the anthropogenic activities. Is the causes of climate change. First is the natural causes and second is the anthropogenic causes. First is the natural causes. Natural causes includes the continental droughts, then volcanoes, the earth's tilts, and the ocean currents, and the intensity of solar radiation. In anthropogenic causes, the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, and ozone and water vapors causes the climate change. And second is the land use changes like deforestation and urbanization can causes the climate change. Next is the climatic variables affecting the fruit products. First is the temperature, second is the soil temperature and moisture, third is the rainfall, fourth is the light, fifth is the wind, sixth is the relative humidity, seventh is a hail, and eight is a frost. Then first is the effect of temperature. First is a high temperature. At a critical high temperature, granules appears in the cytoplasm and the viscosity increases and the cell membrane loses its permeability and coagulation of the entire cell. Then high summer temperature aggravates incidence of various pests and diseases. Then second is a low temperature. It would appear that oxygen absorption proceeds at much more rapid rate than the oxygen elimination, and which may result in the accumulation of toxic substances in the plant cells. The effect of soil temperature. Soil temperature exercises a considerable influence on growth and development of plant. Besides influencing the water uptake and nutrient absorption, the soil. Third is the effect of soil moisture. In general, fruit production is normally limited by the available soil moisture and may need fruit trees. Some fruit trees require a dry period to stop the vegetative growth and induce the flowering. And the soil moisture determines the flowering time and germination of plants. The effect of rainfall. In general, heavy rains, even for a short duration, are more damaging the crop. And similarly, rains accompanied by the low temperature and wind are more damaging than the rain alone. Pre-monsoon showers destroys the complete crops of fruits like grapes and dates. Then next is the effect of hails. Very harmful if it is occurs at any time between the flowering and the fruit development stages. Uh, in temperate fruit, hail destroys all the flower buds. Then next is the effect of light. Light is the electromagnetic radiation within a certain portion of the electromagnetic spectrum. It influences on the flowering, growth and yields of plants, especially the red and blue light. The distribution of radiation in plant is determined by the several factors such as the transmissibility of the leaf and leaf arrangement and the plant density, plant height and the angle of the sun. Next is the impact of increased temperature. Increased temperature may inhibit or promote general growth and development, such as abnormality in leaf development and underdevelopment of reproductive organ. Insufficient chilling leading to the changes in flowering phenology, such as a delay in flowering bud bursting, early flowering, flower drop, or poor fruit set, and changes in quality and increase the incidence of pests and diseases.